I'm Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. First thing I want to talk about is Francine. My prayers and hopes for a quick recovery go to Louisiana and everybody in the path of the storm. We're just getting some slight rain and a little bit of darkness, but that's all. I hope you and yours are safe. Today, I'm going to be introducing my choice of the first order of sterling ink and a few other little add-ons that I did. This beautiful thing is a leather hat from Blonde Swan. And this monocle I actually purchased. It has a beautiful octopus on the side, but I purchased from a Ren Fair. Unfortunately, I don't know the gentleman's name, but he did handcraft that. I would love to put it on, but it can't receive a prescription gloss. So I have to use these. Let's get to the order. Oh, I had to stop and get my coffee. All right. A few things I want to talk with you about. Everybody's starting to get their first orders right now that have asked for them and not held them back. Before that order, and I get into that, I did order a few other things in preparation for the rest of this year and into next year. So I did get another of the September freebie with my order and the September card, but I had told you that I really love using the strips, and I do. They have become more integral in my journaling and planning, or I should say actually more on my planning end in my work one. So that's an N1, and I went ahead and purchased backstocks of the previous strips. So let me shift these. There's this one. And a lot of them you'll recognize, but I did get actually recognized from this year. And then I also purchased ones that were left over from last year. I didn't purchase all of them that were available. I purchased the ones that I knew I would definitely use. If they had not enough pattern, I didn't grab them, mainly because I really do like the different patterns and everything. So that's them. Let me see. I got one. I didn't count them while I was doing that. 2, 3, 4. They are really static clingy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's that. And then the other thing that I also purchased, and I'm going to go ahead and set, not that I'm in Lexington, you guys know that, but I went ahead and purchased these. Being that I know I'll be using more than one planner, I've really enjoyed having the month's dates to be able to use in my journaling and planning. So I went ahead and purchased one. I'm going to continue the deluxe set, which is going to have another set of these in it. What I don't know is if I'm going to need another one. Got to think about that. And I may actually try a different company with maybe a different typeface. We'll see. So let me get into this. Oh, I need to grab a pair of scissors. There we go. I love these boxes. And I've got it on the wrong side. It's amazing how much can be packed in one of these boxes. It really is. And at this moment, I just want to take and thank Catherine and her staff for just really doing an amazing job. You know, we all were very concerned when we found out we were not getting the pre-order, but they have been doing just an amazing job on everything. I can't wait to see what their clear jelly covers, which I showed you the one I got from Salty Katie. It would be nice to have some that have... Sorry, I just found something I don't remember ordering. Okay. Well, I did get some loose paper, and I purchased that because in my previous video, I showed you this beautiful leather piece. And right now, I have the A5 Erin Condren pages in here, and a piece of Rain's hair. And it fits beautifully. I would like to put sterling inks, which, yes, you know I'm going to go ahead and do it, in here. And it is the A5. Come on, let's get this to focus. There we go. It is the A5 with the grid, and it's white. In each of these packs is 100 pages, which is 200 back and front. Considering I paid the same amount for the Erin Condren ones a while ago and only got 20 pages, this is a great deal. So I'm going to be playing with this at a different time. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to showing you what I'm going to be doing. Haven't quite decided yet, but I will. So those are settled. Next, oh, and I didn't show you my freebie that they gave me. There we go. And more September freebies, which is great because I love those. I really, really like that set. I really, really love the coffee table and the house that I painted. So this is the B5, and it is the full onyx with a white edge, and it's the horizontal. Now this one, ooh, I've been seeing everybody getting these, and I just cannot wait, could not wait. Wow, I got the coffee table. Makes me want to get a round coffee table for in my breakfast area. This is on a porch though. Sweet. Sorry, that was a bit high. That is just so amazing. I will probably, since I purchased 3, 2 for myself and 1 for my husband, I may actually laminate 2 of these images together and use them as a pencil board. It's a thought. I don't know though. So, okay. The horizontal full year only comes in the onyx, which is beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and continue opening these, and then we will take a closer look at the books. I'm going to move the scissors out of my way, especially since they're making so much noise. This one is the, let me get it in focus here, or not. B5 full caramel white vertical. Oh my goodness. That was last month's. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. I didn't realize she was doing other months as well. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, there's the caramel. And it is the B5 Vertical Full Year Common Planner in caramel. And lastly, this is the one that I don't remember purchasing. I need to go back to my order because if they sent it to me by accident, I need to get it back to them. But it's the horizontal numbers. Or is it vertical? Anyhow, these are numbered strips. I'll have to take a look. Last box. And I will say, with it getting close to Christmas, yes, I did say the C word. I am keeping all of my boxes that I am receiving. This one is another vertical, white edged camel, full year. Yay, I got the house, the one that I love. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, this is great. I may not, sorry, need a coffee. Sorry about that again. I may not break those up. I may just go ahead and use them as pencil boards anyway. So that's the same as the one I have already. My husband decided he wanted to do a full year vertical, not the horizontal. And he didn't mind the caramel. He would have rathered the onyx, but he definitely did not want to do the horizontal. So I'm going to shift these over off to the side. All of the trash is hitting the floor. So there's one for my husband, one for me, and one for me. And yes, I do have other orders. I still did order my N1s. Oops. And I didn't order as many of them as I did last year. And then I also ordered, will be ordering A5s. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do daily. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about is, yesterday while I was working, sometimes when I work, when I'm drawing, I will put videos from people I follow on in the background just to see updates, like Galen Leather. I would love a Galen Leather planner cover, but I can't afford that right now. And I have had other people mention, well, why don't you go ahead and get something else instead of getting the Sterling ink books? And honestly, 2024 was the first year I did not overspend in my planners because I did not break away from my Sterling ink planners. I didn't try any other planner. I very much enjoyed and still enjoy working in the Sterling ink planners. But one of the planners videos that I saw, I mistaken it as a unboxing. And it actually was Paper Tess revealing her planner release for the 15th. And she actually has a B5 that is called a manager that I'm kind of interested in. It's not the Tomoe River paper. So that's kind of got me, I don't know. And she does have an A5 version, which does have the Tomoe River. And I'm thinking about using that for my social media, YouTube, because I have 2 YouTube channels. This one for planning, and then my new artist to author for my artwork, which I need to get up and running again. And I don't know. It's got me thinking. The reason why I'm thinking on it is it's a Monday through Friday for people who just journal during the week for work. But it's got my idea. It's got me thinking. I'm not going to open my husband's. That is for him to open, his choice. But I'm going to set it down. All right, my phone kind of weirded out on me, which, as you well know, is what I'm using to camera. I flipped this over to 4K recording, so hopefully it'll be better. These 2 planners are replacing all of this, which this is, well, I might as well, instead of turning them, just go ahead. This is work, which became working class. This is my prayer and Bible time. This one was my class, which has now gone to social media and then taken on 2 booklets, and then my A5 daily journaling. So this all is going to be going into here. And let's go over a little bit of that. So actually, let me work in the classes and works first. All right. So one of the things that I'm hoping for is I'm still trying to find covers for these, and also the clear covers. Now, I did show you the one I got from Salty Katie, but I really love the Lauren Phelps one because they have which is what I have here, and it has pockets and everything for me to be able to put a few things in with what I'm using my book for. And I'm concerned right now that I'm not going to be able to find a B5 that I like. I have been talking with Melissa, who is with Reimagined by Luna, and she is a leather worker. So maybe I'm hoping I'll be able to show you that at some point. Anyway, so this is going to be this is the horizontal, and this is going to be my work planner. Now, I have not figured out everything in here yet. And you're going to hear crackling in the background. That's rain deciding to stand and lay on all of the trash I have on the floor, of course, right now. So we've got our year in review, and then the note pages. And then here is the goal breakdown, which I don't know how exactly I'm going to use this, but I may actually cover the tops and use this to plan out videos. Yeah, I don't know. This tracker, again, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use it for work, but I thinking about it right now, I'm probably going to use it for expenses, which will be perfect. So this is probably going to be all expenses. And then in here is going to be for probably social media. Now, I am going to mention right now, since I've mentioned social media, let me grab a sip of coffee. While working yesterday, I had some videos on, and I've been keeping up to date with everybody else's orders that are coming in, any new launches, anything going on with Coffee Monster and the other people I follow. And I saw, because you know YouTube, they're going to throw up what you might be interested in. I clicked on a video thinking it was an unboxing, and it happened to be Paper Test Papery. And she is actually on the 15th launching her setup for 2025. And she actually has a B5. But I'm looking at the one that's called the Manager. It is set up to be Monday through Friday, and that's it, which is great because that's when I do all of my social media and everything. I try to not be on the phone doing social media on the weekends unless my husband is working. So that might be an idea. It is floating in my head. She has a B5, which is not Tomoe River, but she has an A5 that is Tomoe River. I'll let you know what my thoughts are and if I go ahead and order that one, because I really love how she has that laid out. There are no dailies. There are a few note pages, which is what I use for dailies, but for the most part, it's just a complete working, non-journaling book. So, okay. So in the quarterlies, I'm going to be doing the ink of the month, inks that I get in, pens that I get in that I test out with you guys, and anything else that I need to make notes on. Because when I do ink of the month, I need to do notes on the company motto, or if they have a story behind the color, anything like that. So that will go over on this side. Next will be the months. Now this does start in December, which I don't mind filling out. I don't know that I'll decorate it in the work, but I definitely will in my daily journaling. So the month will probably wind up being where I track my work indexing. That's where I think I'm going to be doing that, because this is the horizontal, and I'm just going to flip open. What I'm going to be doing is in this area, I'm going to be doing my classes. So I'm regularly take classes, whether it is in Adobe products, so that I have more understanding there, or it's in digital painting, digital work, anything like that. Homework, ongoing classes where I have deadlines, or classes where I'm just slowly working through them. So that will all go in here. I haven't figured out how yet, but that's what's going to go in here. And then because this is a full year planner, I have the last week of December, which is half December, half January. And then we have notes, and then over here starts 1. And then at the back, the very last page before the blank is 367. So this is where I'm going to be doing all of my work planning. Now, what I mean by that is I'm going to go ahead and pull my work journal. Right now, since I have moved class and work into here, they both go into all of the areas. So right now, what I'm doing, hello Rain, is setting up, and you can see here where I use the daily dates for each and the day in here for the setup. And I will list what I need to do. This is today's, and what I would like to start working on. I normally work on more than one cover at a time. So and I try to keep that on a regular basis, only because I will get jobs where I'm having to work multiple jobs at one time, and that's fine. So I do that when I don't have jobs, when I'm in my pre-cover looks. So I have the lists for both, lists of what I've gotten done, And then I will also write out exactly how I have done something. Like right here, I have gone ahead and listed what I did for the back cover in basics, and for the angel in basics. Here's another list that I had created in the beginning of the week, and then it flowed over to Wednesday. Over here, I did do a little bit of notation on how I created all of this. And then today I will be doing notation, putting in some of the Sterling ink designs, and then writing out what I'm doing, along with what I'm doing with social media as of right now. So this one is actually becoming a catch-all for it, but in here I'm going to have more room to be able to plan out what I need to do, any recordings, thinking about anything else that's not class related, but also then creating a list of, or a record of how I'm creating things. And the reason I do that is when I have a project that I'm working on, that I have somebody contact me and go, oh, I really love how you did this. Can you do it on mine? I don't want to sit there at my computer and go, how did I do that? I know that I can then look up that cover, look up the indexing, find out how I did something specific for that cover, and it would be perfect. I have that notation. Also, it helps out with doing my videos, because if I want to go in depth or anything, because I'm thinking about doing a Patreon where I walk through how I photo blend, or what's also called photo bashing, as well as photo painting, and also my own painting, and be able to show you how I do that. So that is going to be helpful for this. And that is almost all of these into this one. Now I did grab, there it is. That's the one I'm trying to get out. These into one, which this one will go in with the other. So let's get this out of the way. All right. These are going to go into here. Now, this is my prayer journal, my time with Daddy, and Bible reading and everything like that. So in here, what I wind up doing is I will do the date, what I read, and maybe a notation of what's going on, but definitely my thoughts, prayers. But one thing that I definitely will state is I am not using the monthlies. I actually have tried to get back into them, but you can see here, let me get to September. Nada, nothing at all. And in my months, no. So I'm not going to be using any more of my Sterling ink stickers in the months and the weeks, but I am going to be continuing them in the dailies, and I am holding on to this book. Not because I want to remember that I didn't use things. This is very important to me. It's very pivotal. And what I'm going to do is, in here, I have a list of what I need to get done today, including this recording. I have it in both my personal and in my work. But in this, I'm just going to be checking this off. I'm not going to be doing any journaling about it. I have cleanup to do, but I'm going to be journaling in here. And something that I'm going to be doing with my work planner as well as in here is starting to tip in some things, because that is something I have not been doing. And I really would like to start doing. This came from the art show that we recently had in August. And I really want to start doing memory keeping in here than just journaling. So that's going to be something that I'll be able to do in my B5 because I'll have more room. And here you can see I've been putting them in here in the weeks, which I may also do, which I'm definitely looking forward to continuing Coffee Monster in my weeks, also in my months. And I will be doing some indexing in the month as well so that I can find with memory keeping what I need to look up or anything like that. Let me get this put back away. So what's going to be cool is I will have blotting cards for here, but I don't have to cut them down. They're going to fit perfectly. And I will continue to use, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the new Year to Glance as writing boards for my B5. These are great. I'm loving them. I don't have much room, so I'm putting it inside of a magazine. So, all right, so this one is going to be, like I said, taking on quite a few things. And it's more than just what I said. So, year in advance, we've got the note pages, goals, goal breakdown. I really would like to get into doing goals other than just weight loss. So, yeah. This is for tracking, and I may start using this as my weight, my daily weigh-in. We'll see. It may wind up being household expenses instead. So then we have our quarterly, and in here I haven't figured out, since I am doing the inks in my work one, I haven't really figured out my quarterly yet. So this may wind up also being part of my Bible time, keeping track of my verses in here. Maybe a verse that I enjoyed or something that was a point for me that I definitely want to remember. This may also wind up being where I index. I don't know. That's definitely going to be some thoughts. Now, one thing I do want to say is I'm loving how this is laying flat, even though I am at the very beginning of the book. This is really great. Catherine stated that she was going to really be working on the binding and making sure that these lay flat, no matter what. So, I will probably go ahead and decorate this one for Christmas. Maybe do a Coffee Monster decoration, and just in my A5 do that one as a sterling ink decoration. So I will have plenty of room to be indexing in here for memories. It goes through, of course, January, and then we're in the first week of December, January. So this is going to be great. I do wind up either working really early or working really late. One thing that my husband did suggest is, because I'm being given so much more time in here, that I can start maybe doing sleep tracking. I suffer from insomnia and a mind that will not shut off. So I may start tracking sleep stuff in here. Right now I'm just doing at the beginning of my weeks, where I'm doing the tracking this way. So I may start doing a little bit more in-depth tracking in here in the weeks, which I'm excited for. I think my husband had a wonderful idea with that. And there's plenty enough areas in here if I want to drop in things. Now this again is a full year, the full year common planner. So it will go through December and into January, the first week of January. And then I start with page 1 here and go to page 3 67 here. So this will definitely be memory keeping. I will have my cleaning list. Anything that I need to and want to put over here, like the recordings, work that I need to make sure that I'm focused on. A lot of times I'll repeat because it's just in here. It is on my mind heavily, and I just need to get it down again. For some reason, I need to. But I'm also going to have my verse and Bible time, my thoughts here. I do want to give myself an area for frustration that day, just to get it off so I don't keep carrying it. That is one of my bad habits that I want to break. And I don't have frustrations daily anymore. I have been working through that. But I do want to give myself that, what is that word I'm looking for? Permission. That's it. I want to give myself a permission to be able to be frustrated that day and then release it. And then the rest of the day be for memory keeping and putting in pictures of Steve and I, any events that are going on and all. So I am really looking forward to this. The beginning of the books, I'm still needing to figure out. Maybe if you have any suggestions. If you're going to be doing anything with paper tests, please let me know. Put something in the comments. That would be great. If you are an affiliate with paper tests, let me know, please. Or any other sticker companies that are along the lines of what Sterling Ink is doing for my monthly dates or dailies dates, anything like that. That would be great. Thank you for joining me. Again, stay safe, and I will see you with my next one, which are going to be the N1s.